Hello, I am Pam. This is my channel, Made by Pam. So, you see, I am cutting out Butterick 5967. It is alongside covered buttons. Well, I'm not doing covered buttons, but I am cutting out this fabric. So I figured I might as well just get started. And I've been planning on doing this for a while. But I have been super busy with everything. So then it's been sitting there, and I didn't put selvage to selvage, folding it over. Well, figured I could do that as I was going. So I have my pattern pieces here, and yes, I trace out my patterns. So this is just lower front. You know, that's not going to fit on that. I'll go figure. But this part will fit. So that's good. This is also another piece that we cut on the fold. So I can get that piece set up. And that will work out pretty good there. And well, let's just go ahead and cut out these pieces, and then we'll work on the next ones. And I hope this is loud enough. Hello, Joy. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to, because on my last live, I kind of said that I cut it out live. And so, putting it together. Because I have definitely taken long enough getting this project going. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. I got a whole bunch of jeans, denim from my sister. I need to switch this blade back around. I put it on the other side because I was cutting something that I was using the roller with, but it was on the opposite side of the roller. And having the blade switched over made more sense. Oh, are you working on another batch of shirts? Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. I know I usually don't come live this late, But I really need to get this started. And I figured the sooner I get it done, the better. Because I've left Kellyanne waiting forever on this shirt. I got the other shirt done a couple months ago. I just haven't gotten this one done. But I hadn't found the right fabric yet. And then on my last live, on my last live, I was showing some fabric from a fabric haul, and Kellyanne was on. And because I was tracing out the pattern, and she told me that she wanted this fabric because I had mentioned another fabric that I picked up, and she didn't like that so much and asked for this one, which is just fine because I have quite a bit of this one too. But it was either this one or it was a tie-dye type batik fabric. Or another project I was working on because my stepmom, every once in a while she'll have me sew a backing on she does paintings on sheets, like on white sheet. She does like paintings of angels and stuff. And so she does these paintings, and then she has clients that buy them. But one of these full-size mats. Now this one's not like totally full-size. The other one I have, this green one I have back here, this one is more full-size, but it's in 3 sections. And then this one I got from Savers when I went thrifting like last month. And I just couldn't leave it behind. I was going to use it for a different spot, but the other spot wouldn't work. And it was like, I think it was $13. So it wasn't bad at all. So I just kind of set it on top of my green mat. Not only that, but it's solid, so I don't have to worry about the knife getting stuck in the grooves of the mat. I feel like sometimes when I'm cutting out these, because I'm so short, I think I need to like kneel on the table and get up there so I'm at a higher distance, just so I can reach those harder to reach areas of the fabric. But I'm going to try to make it work as best as I can without climbing on the table. Not like you want to see me bent over on a table. I know. It's crazy. All right. I still need to cut my notches on this one real quick. So I was doing yard work the other day, and I ended up like scraping the fabric off my finger. Oh, I don't have a magnetic one. Oh, she gave you 3 sergers and 3 machines.
Mom.
And fabric and serger threads. Wow, you
Mom.
Joy. What, Timo?
May I have a Sunny D?
Yes, you may have a Sunny D. Thank you for asking. Yes, my kids are still awake. I should have sent them to bed already, but I haven't.
Please help me open it.
You need help opening it?
Yeah. I cannot do it very easily. I try to use this. I'm not strong. And you, I thought, I know how to.
Yeah, I know. They're a little bit difficult, huh?
Yeah. And there's some easier ones, like 10, but on the marketplace.
Oh, okay.
But everyone have been sold out.
Yeah?
Some people like those.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're very easy to open. And guess what the people do? They only happy.
Yeah?
That's how they get the free money.
Oh, okay.
So they get to buy things.
Okay. So animated, huh? Hi, Angie. How are you today? Alright. Since I've got this one mostly trimmed, I can pull it towards me so I don't have to climb on the table. Because this is the one that was a little further away that made it harder to reach to cut. But yeah, I'm just cutting out the pattern pieces on the fabric for the shirt that I'm getting ready to make. Because I have definitely taken my time getting this project completed. But I have been, preoccupied doing other stuff. Oh, thank you, Troy. They are cuties. I think I'm pretty lucky because my kids aren't too bad. They're not like complete hellions. Especially since my husband is gone again. He had to deploy, which is just fine. That's the joy of being a hold on one moment. I am going to put you on mute while I answer my phone. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hi, Kellyanne. I am cutting out the fabric for your shirt. So that was my son calling. His little boys are sick. Well, this one is going to have to be cut out the other way because it's too big for that. Along with this one has to be cut out that other way. But his boys are sick. And they're all congested and have fevers. And so he was calling to ask what he could use besides Tylenol or ibuprofen, because they are having a hard time holding things down. And so, and then he asked if he could, about the saline rinse stuff. And I told him I have some that he can have. So he's going to come over and get that. He said he was going to come over tomorrow, but then he's like, oh, I'm better thought. Can I come over tonight and get it? But they're all congested. And if my granddaughter wasn't congested too, I would let him use my suction machine that I got years ago when my kids were sick. But I kind of have to have that here for my granddaughter, unfortunately. So they can't really use that. So hopefully I won't have to cut this live too short, but I may have to when he gets here. You can't watch me cut out with the rotary cutter? Really? It's not that scary, Angie. At least I'm keeping my fingers free of the blade, you know. I don't want to cut up my fingers. You want to see my owie? I'll show you. I had like a blister that the skin peeled away from it when I was working yesterday. And so I put a Band-Aid on it. And then I cut away the excess skin. Yeah, it was out. It's still ouchy, but it's okay. I will survive. You know, I have cut myself with the rotary blade, cutting stuff out before. My finger got in the way and I sliced it. It wasn't very nice. It happens sometimes, though. But I so prefer the cutting out with the rotary cutter over the snip, snip of the scissors. If I can cut out with a rotary cutter, that's my preferred way to go. Like even cutting out my patterns, that's what I prefer. But most of the time I remember to put the blade away before I put it down. Most of the time, not all the time. Okay. But this is the facing piece for the front around the buttonholes and the neckline. Well, this along here does the buttons, and this goes along the neckline. And then it has a back piece that goes around the back of the neck. So it connects all together. Just kind of put these pieces together. Remember what they are and set them aside. And then this piece is just a buttonhole guide. So I don't need to cut that piece out of fabric. And then this is our back neck facing that I was just telling you about. Let's see if any of these excess pieces, no, all right. I just wanted to make sure none of them would work for what I'm doing. We'll just go like this. And I'm glad you guys all could join me tonight. I know it's totally like random. Say, oh, I'm streaming. Oh yeah, those mandolin slicers, oh, they're scary. I've done that too. Whew, ouch. That's no fun, Kellyanne. Like I got a, it's like a shredder. It's the Magic Bullet shredder, like a, almost like a food processor. I picked up one of those that I use like 90% of the time for shredding my potatoes when I have hash browns, because shredding them manually, half the time I find I would end up cutting my finger with it. Like I'd slice a knuckle of my finger off. Then I'd be in Band-Aids. And that's no fun. All right. Well, this is, I think my son is here. I'll cut the sleeve first. Yep, he is here. So if you guys would wait just a minute, I'm sorry, but I'll be right back. Yeah, the dog gets in the way. Love you too. All right, I am back. Hi, Carol. So good to see you. Sorry I had to step away for a moment, but I am back. I got what my son needed. I just had to get him some saline rinse packs and a bottle. And I filled up the bottle with some distilled water for him. So yeah. So hopefully I didn't leave you hanging too long. But just sitting there, nothing going on. Maybe you hear people talking in the background because my kids are loud. But yeah. Now I'm cutting out the sleeve piece. on this end. And cut out this piece. Sometimes I wish I had like each side of the table open so I could go on the other side of the table, but I don't because I'm against the wall. But I work with what I have. And it just seems to work out better having it against the wall just because I work in a small space. All right. I have that sleeve piece all cut out. Find my scissors. Hi, William. How are you? Good to see you. I saw you short of your hammer pants today. The 2 hammer pants that you made. And going in your front yard and showing them off isn't going out in public. Just so you know. Going out in public means like going to Walmart or, you know, going places like that. Just so you know. You take your son out to eat somewhere wearing them. I'm just saying. It's an option. Okay. All right. Oh, that's cool, Kel. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, William. All right. This piece is a little bit bigger than any of the other pieces. And maybe it wasn't such a, well, yeah, it will work right there. I was going to say maybe it wasn't such a good idea to cut out the other piece first. But it's all good. Because I can make it work right there. Then I think that I will be all done cutting out these pieces. Won't that be amazing? Now these washers that I'm using are from Home Depot. I use them as my pattern weights. At first I picked up one box and realized that I was using more than the one box, which was 25 in a box. So I picked up another box. So I have 2 boxes of these washers for pattern weights. because sometimes I would like to lay out the whole thing and lay it down, like all the pieces out, and lay it down and then cut it out. All right. Woohoo! We're almost done. You know, I could even use my serger to do part of this, just because my serger is working now, because I fixed it. I basically had to like rethread it and then rethread it again. Work out those little kinks. But after I rethreaded it a couple of times, it started working again. All right. Hey, wasn't that fun? Yes, you can, Kel. Absolutely. Do you want some of the other one too that I use for your other shirt? Had a piece laying there. Do you want a piece of this one too? I can send you a piece of this one also. I have more than this too. But yeah, I can send you that. When I send you your shirts, absolutely. All right. Let me throw all my weights back in a box. Like I keep it in the box. Keep them in the box that it came in. But I probably stuff it fuller than I should, because I have another box and it's a lot emptier. So I'll put those in there. All right. Yeah, I've got quite a bit. See, quite a bit here. I'm going to also make a Project Dress a Girl dress out of this fabric. But I have another section because I cut it in half. I like measured it out so I'd make sure I had enough to cut out the shirt. And so I still have all of this left that I'm going to use for Project Dress a Girl. Just because I can. And I don't think I will get to sewing it tonight because it is after 10 o'clock. But I have all the pieces cut out. So this is the upper front, side front. This is facing sleeves. This is the lower back. So a little back flounce. This is the upper front. So this piece and this piece kind of like you match the notches and the notches, and it just kind of magically like forms together to make like a princess seam. And then this one is the back, and it has a little dart on the shoulder. And then this is the front. Yeah, the lower front. So the front flounce piece, like this lower part here. You can see it better on the solid, but that lower front is, or even like the little line drawings. So you have the back flounce and you have the front piece. So yeah, that's what this piece is. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me cut out these fabric pieces. When I'm ready to sew them together and get that going, I will try to come on and do a sew along type thing. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay creative, and until next time, bye now.